worlds unfolding, stories untold. Voices rising and we're breaking the mold. Fearless and bold, we're taking the lead. Empowering minds, that's what we see. Sinar daily, shining bright. News that's bold, news that's right.
Hi, this is Tasnim Luqman from Sinar Daily. I'm so sorry, I thought we weren't live yet, but we are now, and right now we're with Sekjan of Muda Sekjan, the Muda Sekjan. She's also definitely Muda.
Yeah.
Kita semua muda kat sini. No, I'm not. I'm saying we're young. Ainie Haziqah. Hi, Ainie. Thank you so much for joining us on Top News.
Hi. Thank you for having me today.
Okay, sorry guys. Sorry for the sudden terkejut. So sekarang ni kita akan berbincang tentang what in the case is happening between Ainie and Datuk Seri Zahid Hamidi, the Deputy Prime Minister. Okay, what happened? Seriously, let's go back to basics. Why did you get the LOD? Is that the LOD you bring?
Okay. Yeah. So I haven't really. I mean, like, it's all over the news. I got letter of demand.
Okay.
So letter of demand ni dia macam notis tuntutan lah.
Okay.
You know, that they demand us to do something. You know, and as a lawyer myself, sending out letter of demands is so normal for me because obviously I do that on a daily basis.
Yeah,
alright, for work. But today I got served. I mean, not today lah. At that particular time, hari tu, I got served with the LOD. We made press conference on it. We have actually addressed the public on what actually happened, what actually transpired and whatnot. So today, Sinar Daily would get like the exclusives of the letter of demand. Okay, which in the letter of demand, of course, they demanded me to minta maaf, tarik balik whatever I have uttered and said, and of course ask me for 10 million.
Okay. 10 million ringgit?
Yeah. Yes.
10 million ringgit, you guys.
Yep. 10 million, okay, for big people maybe like nothing. Alright,
Yeah. Hari tu the other day macam siapa tahu bagi bayar 4 juta tu
Adam Radlan.
Yes. 4 juta, 4 bilion.
4 juta. Oh, 4 bilion.
4 bilion banyak sangat tu. But anyways, okay, so some people it's easy. Tapi 4 juta, dia kena bayar. You kena bayar 10 juta. Lagi banyak.
10 juta. The demand is like 10 million.
Okay.
Yep, yes.
Okay, what are the words you uttered that is costing you 10 million ringgit?
Okay, so my words now are 10 million of worth. Okay. Alright, okay. So, what happened was, from the letter of demand tu, allegedly, alright, I was said, I didakwa lah oleh Datuk Seri Hamidi, also the second most powerful person in Malaysia, alright, okay. He said that I fitnah dia ataupun I actually defame him, calling him a perasuah. Number one. Number two is actually on the existence of the 47 cases. 47 cases lah. Kalau I boleh baca sikit lah kan, sebab you all dapat ada eksklusif, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, kenyataan kamu di dalam video fitnah tersebut secara verbatim. Okay. They take it lah. Verbatim is like take it one by one, right? 2 tahun kita tunggu Zahid Hamidi masih belum didakwa sekali lagi. 47 kes rasuah itu tiada kompromi. So I was talking about the 47 cases. Alright. Hari ini kalau yang berdiri sebelah PMX adalah perasuah, okay, kita lawan. Okay. Tak cukup dengan berdiri sebelah perasuah. So he meant these two things, which is like 2 tahun kita tunggu Zahid Hamidi masih belum didakwa sekali lagi dengan 47 kes rasuah. Dan hari ini kalau yang berdiri sebelah PMX adalah perasuah. So these two things lah. So and then he mentioned in the letter juga, okay, anak guam kami juga menegaskan bahawa kenyataan-kenyataan fitnah dan atau video fitnah tersebut dalam maksud semula jadi dan biasa secara nyata membawa maksud dan atau difahami untuk membawa maksud antaranya anak guam kami telah dipertuduhkan dengan 47 kes rasuah. Alright. Kedua, anak guam kami dipanggil sebagai perasuah lah. So which they deny that these two things lah, perasuah dan juga pernah dipertuduhkan dengan 47 kes.
Pernah dipertuduhkan?
Exactly. So that face is not just by me, obviously. So when I was on the PC, the messages that I got, so people were just like macam, what do you mean? Like that 47 is just everywhere.
Yeah, you were in court, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was the
Okay, you said
allegation.
all these things during the himpunan
Turun Anwar.
Turun Anwar,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
few weeks back, right?
Yep.
End
End
of
of,
July.
July, yes,
End of
correct.
July. So you got the LOD. You're going through with the case. You're proceeding. You're what?
So currently he just sent me dia baru hantar this LOD.
Yeah.
I'm waiting lah. My lawyer, Tetuan Daim and Gamani, we have already replied to the letter. They gave us about 2 weeks and we replied accordingly. Of course we deny all this, we deny whatever he said, whatever the lawyer said. Kita tunggulah.
Okay.
Kita tunggu.
Alright.
So yeah.
Okay. That's
Basically, masih belum disaman, but the letter of demand has gone out, and we believe that usually kalau as a lawyer lah, speaking as a lawyer kan, kalau if let's say somebody sent you a letter of demand, you know, of course they demand something from you. They don't send letters. They don't send such notices for nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So of course when we got this right, we know that this is obviously an intimidation.
Okay.
Right, because I was very loud. The video went on my social media, obviously, and it garnered about like 2 million views.
Wow, okay.
And entahlah kan, mungkin kerana I was the only, tak adalah only kan, maybe, I mean the video went out and then everybody...
Because everybody was focused on Anwar and you were like focused on him.
I don't know, maybe that is one, that also maybe the video just went out, macam tak tahulah kan, ramai yang tak post dia speaking slots too on their social media or whatever, it didn't went viral or whatever, right? So I don't know. So yeah, he has to say this.
Okay. All right. Okay, so the case involves a lot of high profile figures. I mean, no, one person who's the most antara high profile. Do you see this as an attempt to silence critics on corruption?
Definitely. Because like, you know, I'm talking, you know, not just as a Muda section.
Okay.
Alright? I'm also rakyat Malaysia. Rakyat biasa. Yang obviously every day akan membaca news. Follow through cases like this. High profile cases. Not just that. Of course, this case is of public interest. We have to remember that. You know, he is, as I said earlier, he is the second most powerful person in Malaysia. He's a Timbalan Perdana Menteri, Deputy Prime Minister. So whatever he does, whatever he do in the past as well, must be questioned because we're talking about accountability, we're talking about integrity, responsibility as the second most powerful person in Malaysia. So, you know, at the end of the day, critics come every day. Right? People critics over politicians every single day. But at the end of the day, as a politician ataupun sebagai seorang yang very powerful in Malaysia, you need to know that you hold a different kind of accountability.
Okay.
Alright? And that's number one. Number two, the most important thing is that this government is lauding for, you know, like shouting for anti-corruption, lawan rasuah dan sebagainya. But if you silent us with this, all right, if you're not answering us with this, if you're not accountable, you're not taking accounts of whatever that is raised by the people, then why do you shout lawan korupsi ataupun lawan rasuah?
Okay.
That's the whole point. Yeah.
I mean, it's absolutely ironic lah kan?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. And okay, firstly, because you mentioned just now dalam the charge tu, it says that you accused him.
He mentioned that I accused him or I said that he is a peraswah.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. So macam, but the problem is many Malaysians are familiar with Yayasan Akalbudi cases, right? And not only it was 47, it was 87 at first, right?
Yep.
And okay, everybody was aware of the DNAA and semua. Why do you think? Why? Okay, as a lawyer, why do you think the Attorney General kasih DNAA? I mean, I'm not going to question. We don't want to question the court here. But because you guys mentioned charge again, kan? Because DNAA tu.
Okay.
So macam mana? Like maybe you can give the technical terms to people to understand.
So basically, the 47 cases, right? Yes, 87 cases at first, and then 40 got dropped, and then tinggal 47 cases. So 47 cases ni berkenaan dengan kes-kes berkaitan dengan Yayasan Akalbudi. Alright, that foundation. I must reiterate and make people remember that what are the cases all about in Yayasan Akalbudi?
Okay.
It was him using, allegedly, okay, it was him using credit cards to pay, the money in the foundation to pay his own credit cards, to pay for luxurious expenditures and everything. So of course, these are ni bukan I cakap tau. These are in the court. Because when that happened, right, he got charged, right?
Yeah.
When he got charged, dah ada prima facie case.
Okay.
Remember? So what is actually prima facie case? Prima facie ni bila you dapat, okay, prima facie ni ditentukan oleh mahkamah. You know, the AGC ataupun pendakwa raya akan present their case. Right? Present the case. There was already 99 saksi, witnesses was already called.
Okay.
Alright? So, and then court will decide whether there is a prima facie case or not. So on his 47 cases ni, semuanya ada prima facie.
Okay.
Alright?
Semua.
Okay, 47 cases ni, okay, semua ada prima facie.
Okay.
So prima facie ni technically kalau senang kita nak faham adalah dah ada credible evidence.
Okay.
What is credible evidence? There is good evidence, proven evidence in court. Okay? Dia bukan macam I cakap, esok cakap, ni Sinar Daily cover, tak ada. Whatever that the news cover is what is presented in court.
Okay.
Okay? So selepas itu, bila seseorang, it's not just him, siapa-siapa yang dapat prima facie case, you akan diberikan satu instruction by the court to call for defense. Okay? You, kalau contohnya you charge, didakwa di mahkamah, you already got your prima facie case. Selepas itu you akan diberikan peluang, opportunity to defend your case.
Yes.
So he was given.
Yeah.
He was given the opportunity to defend himself, alright, for all these charges lah.
Yeah.
But in September 2023, AGC filed an application lah untuk an application for DNAA.
Yeah.
So DNAA is actually dismissal not amounting to acquittal.
Yeah.
That means dilepaskan tanpa dibebaskan. Okay? Nampak macam apa tu? Right? Dilepaskan tanpa dibebaskan. So it means that dilepaskan tanpa dibebaskan ni maksudnya you lepas. Okay? But you're not bebas yet. That means you can be charged.
Yeah.
So in AGC, because it became a hoo-ha after that, obviously. Of course. You're a public interest matter, high profile. Everybody, the whole country would question you.
Yeah.
Alright, so AGC keluarkan beberapa sebab dan antara sebab-sebab ini juga dinyatakan di mahkamah was actually mentioned in court where they needed to only temporarily stop ataupun halt the matter.
Okay.
Alright, because there need to be further investigation.
Okay.
Alright, ada I don't know what that is the ayat lah. Okay, ada investigation sepatutnya berlaku lah. So we're coming to September 2025 in a few days.
Yeah.
We're questioning where is the investigation.
Yeah.
I mean, if there is a need for the investigation to continue to happen, what's the status? Number one. Number two, kenapa dia Zahid perlu didakwa semula? Because bila dia dilepaskan tanpa dibebaskan, he can be charged again. Okay. If let's say dah cukup dah more evidence dan sebagainya lah. But I'm just wondering right now, right, even as a lawyer, his case is already at prima facie punya stage. Dah dapat dah prima facie punya stage tu. Alright? So now he is supposed to be doing his defense already. Yeah. But he didn't. You know, you at your second topmost, kiranya macam kira di kuasa tertinggi lah itu kan, second topmost, right? You could have just defended yourself.
Tapi isn't it easier to just like let DNAA?
No. Okay, that's why. Now it makes sense. It doesn't it make more sense if let's say you said that kalau you marah, you're not happy that I call you perasuah, right? Yeah, okay.
You need to defend yourself and prove yourself that you are not one.
Would it? You already had your chance.
Yeah.
You could have just defend yourself.
Yeah.
But AGC actually applied for DNAA. Okay.
Yeah.
So you could have just defend yourself. Okay, tetapi katanya ada. So we want to know like macam where is the case going on?
Okay.
Because we're not talking about RM1-2 curi duit Milo ke apa tidak ya. We're talking about public's fund.
Yeah.
You know, it's a public's fund. We're talking about like taxpayers' money.
Yes.
You know, nobody can just set up.
That's the thing. I think like some people think like they don't understand it's public funds, or maybe they don't understand it's taxpayers' money because it's a Yayasan Akalbudi, like Yayasan. So maybe could you break it down? Like why, how is it related to public's funds? Because I think people are thinking it's not their money. It's yayasan money.
Obviously when he was in that position, okay, duit-duit yang digunakan dimasukkan ke dalam yayasan tu is from the government's money ataupun
The ministry's money?
Yes, exactly. Okay, ada dia punya link from it. But that's the most important thing because people think that tak apalah, court dah decide dah he's DNAA. So right now the most important thing is to bring people's attention or to make them understand that we're not questioning court.
Okay.
We're questioning AGC. We're urging AGC. What's your investigation all about right now since September 2023 where you said that, we are continuing the investigation kan?
Yeah.
So where is it? Right? Will he be didakwa semula because the case is already prima facie. Dah lepas dah prima facie. So that's the most important thing, because at the end of the day, as I said earlier, I think what Muda is consistent all about is the fact that we know that this involves very important people.
Yeah.
All right, very important people. We're talking about like people's funds. We're talking about like mismanagement of funds for the people, right? Because at the end of the day, it was already proven in court. Duit-duit ini digunakan untuk apa?
Yeah.
All right. So I think that is what Muda is consistent from day one. Okay. In fact, before even Muda menarik diri.
Okay.
So the case happened on the 4th September 2023. Kita tarik
From the government.
tarik
from the unity government.
Yes, from the unity government.
Yeah.
Ketika tu kerajaan perpaduan ketika itu pada 10 September 2023. So I remember, okay, we had a very long conversation, before we decide such decision. So of course that was our red line.
Yeah.
You see, like how long more are we talking about like rasuah? Tetapi at the end of the day, we had to let go this one. Does that work that way?
Okay.
So I think the most important thing right now is we want accountability.
Yeah.
Restore back the integrity of all these agencies.
Okay.
And we're not talking about any kind of agencies. We're talking about AGC. We're talking about pendakwa raya.
Yes.
All right, who hold such power, very high power. Right? So, at the end of the day, that's the most important thing and why we
Since
are.
we're talking about the highest power here, kan, both AGC and the person in question, do you believe this case reflects a bigger problem with our alleged selective prosecution in our justice system?
I think yes. I think you know what. Okay, so when things when after our PC kan hari tu, things went viral again, and then people keep giving us comments and whatnot. I really thought, genuinely thought that maybe people forget about it. Number one, people would just say, Muda, come on, let's just move on to another topic. I genuinely thought that, but. You see, all the comments were like people say, finally this case is coming up again. Finally, somebody will be talking about this. Go. We've been getting such responses, which is so important to us. You see, that means we're doing the right thing. You see, like kita bukan dapat people cakap, dah lah, move on lah, let's go. No, we're getting people who are actually supporting us, telling us that this is what they want to hear.
This is to be fought lah.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I think that's very, very important because sekarang ni, when the people elect those in power right now, right?
Yeah.
They want to see not just change of government.
Yeah.
They want to see reforms
Yes,
that
definitely.
you shout all this well. All right? They want to see proper change that they really want to witness. So itu benda paling penting sekali.
Yeah.
Which I do not want the government to forget.
Yeah.
Right?
Everyone don't want to forget that, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
So I think that's the most important thing where we are right now. We're not just like, shouting over it, like talking about it, We're questioning the most important agency, okay? We're also talking about like a very, very important figure. As I said, second top most important person in Malaysia.
Yeah.
Right? So we're talking about that.
Yeah.
Kita bukan saja-saja cakap and then, and then get off it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, we're going to just go a bit more on politics.
Okay.
Some critics say younger politicians like yourself should tone down
Okay.
when talking about more senior leaders, more bigger leaders, What's your response to that?
This is actually an attempt to silence me
Okay.
and Muda as a whole. All right? you know, like throughout my political career, is always said that, you know, orang muda yang dalam politik ni kena sabar. Orang muda dalam politik ni jangan terlampau gopoh. Okay, it's always been said that way. Jangan melawan orang-orang yang dah banyak pengalaman, dah makan garam, whatever, right? I eat garam also, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
But I wanted to say this. This country is ours, alright? We are accountable not just to ourselves. When I step into politics, when I step into this world full of these people, I know this is actually the challenge. Ini adalah risiko, the risk that I have to take. Tipu if I don't feel like, okay, what am I expecting? You know, I'm not going against somebody along the lane or whatever. You know, somebody who just stand behind that particular road or whatever. No. I'm going against somebody who is so big in Malaysia, who have the power to just do anything, obviously, right? Am I not scared?
Yeah.
Of course. I mean, like, let's be very, very true to ourselves, yes. But at the end of the day, right, I want to be responsible. I don't want to regret not saying the truth just because I'm intimidated this way.
Yeah.
All right? If this is the risk that I have to take, I would.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, this is our country together. And if I don't do this, so many others will not be able to do this. I must be the voice.
Yeah.
We must be the voice.
Okay. I'm going to just jump skip. I don't want to be sexist or stereotypical. But you know, when there's this, you know, when you're a woman, regardless whatever industry you're in, there's always like these insecure humans. Because sometimes it's a woman themselves saying it. Dia ni kenapa kecoh sangat? Balik rumah kerja kat dapur je lah. It's selalu you get that.
Yeah,
You get
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Like suami dia tak malu ke bini dia macam ni? You know, all those things. And dude, look at me. I'm here, not my husband. If I'm here, my husband supports me most likely, right?
Yeah. Yes.
It's Kenapa kena macam tu kan? But it's unavoidable because we're women, right?
Yep,
Unless maybe you're not married, and then when you're not married, people are like, tengok tu tak ada orang nak kat dia.
Oh yeah, yes.
Okay, so where do you stand? Like, I don't want to go into like your personal life, but what I'm saying here is like, do you get that? You get that. We see it on the internet, but how do you feel when you get that?
I get that. I think I'm so used to getting that I thought that, you know, I'm moving to bigger things.
Yeah.
All right. And I used to feel like macam kenapa orang komen macam ni, you know, up until today pun, even my videos, right? Like people just comment like, dah masak dah hari ni kak? Dah masak dah hari ni kak? Suami buat apa tu dekat rumah? Suami tak tengok ke video ni? All those kind of comments, you know. And number one, so used to it until my husband makan gelak, obviously. Alright, okay. But I think that is what I want to go against.
Okay.
You know, see, like men don't get that.
Yeah.
You know, men don't get such intimidation like this.
Betul.
Yes, they do, most probably. Tapi macam diorang
Not
kan
as
macam
bad as the sexism involved, you know, like the gender stereotype involved.
So I think at the end of the day, right, orang selalu tanya I like macam, Ainie, you really want to do this?
Okay.
You are really when I saw even like macam the poster, right, Ainie against Zahid. Obviously he has not go saman I lagi, tetapi you know, like when people saw it, like, are you really sure? Why not you just minta maaf? I said, for what?
Oh my god.
For what? Seriously.
Yeah.
You know, there was this somebody who actually asked me like, why do you do this?
Okay.
Like, why do you have to say such things? You could have just said nice things. You could have
Oh
just
my God.
say like, you know, a bit more toned down lah. Macam tak payahlah cakap macam panggil apa lah so and whatnot, right?
Okay.
But at the end of the day, right, as I said, right, if no one else wants to do it, I will do it.
Yeah.
Why? Because at the end of the day, this is our country together. You know, kita ada tanggungjawab, accountability of this country together.
Okay.
Alright? At the end of the day, kalau tak ada siapa yang berani, if this is the risk that I have to take, if this is the road, jalan yang I kena tempuh to make sure I say things right, or to pave more big voices after this, let me be it.
Okay.
Yeah, let me be it.
Nice, I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
I'm gonna do it.
It's not even a gender thing, you know. It's just like voicing the right things for the right people, right?
You know,
for
like,
the people.
I have to say this. Today dapatlah banyak sikit and Sinar. You know, when I told my mom about baru kena LOD and she knows I'm a lawyer. I've been like so loud all these years. And a week after that, she told me like, macam, you know what? Actually, I'm going to tell you that I couldn't sleep like for 3 days, 3 nights macam tu. So I cakap, Ma, this is like a LOD, Ma. Please lah, macam tu kan. And she was like, just mums. And it struck me, you know, like I'm a mother to 3 kids, you know. I feel how my mom feels.
Betul.
Kalau I pun ada anak macam tu pun I'm risau nak kena balik ke tak. Because like, or maybe like my mom and my parents especially, they know like macam memang daripada zaman-zaman I dulu pun, it has always been like macam yang balik lambat lah, pergi demo ni lah, you know, this kind of things. But today, like you're against a deputy prime minister, you know, like, are you really sure? But I told my mom like, I don't want to tell you like nice things. I'm just gonna tell you, doa je baik-baik. I'm still gonna do this. I'm still gonna do this. I'm still gonna say the right things. I'm just gonna do it. Because like at the end of the day, right, betapa ramainya orang akan feel like, oh, okay, if I bow down to whatever they demand, if I bow down to such intimidation, tomorrow tak ada orang nak berani dah nak cakap apa-apa. Because you know, in fact, right, after this pun orang akan cakap macam, oi, cakap sikit kan nanti kena saman. You know, I don't like it. As a lawyer myself, right, I don't like it. I don't like people are not able to say things out just because they're so scared untuk kena saman. When these are your rights.
Okay. I nak tanya, how does your parents feel about I just want to know, you don't berdemo sebelum kahwin also you dah berdemo kan?
Of course.
So like, how do your parents feel about, anak aku ni, anak perempuan kot, dah pergi berdemo semua, like what do you feel?
Obviously, I do not know per se how they feel, because like,
okay, maybe their reaction towards you, macam
my mom especially, my mom would feel, dia takut lah, macam tu lah kan. But I always tell her that I'm this, not yesterday or day before or last year or whatever. You know me
You
from...
You
raised me to be this. And you know, my mom always say this to my macam orang kan. Oh, among all siblings, right? Memang she will be the one yang akan... So she knows that. So practically... I'm not just going to defend my siblings whenever I'm in such situation. But I'm going to defend Malaysia. I'm going to let Malaysians know that, you know, you guys have the right to voice it out. You know, especially to younger girls. Like, if it's wrong, you need to voice it out. You need to say things out.
What's your message to mothers out there when they see their daughters, I mean, even sons, in general, their kids, wanting to have a voice in the whole country? Because people are like, takut lah, you know, politicians don't, how are you going to survive as a politician? It's not a conducive situation or goals in life, you know, unless you, I don't know, what do you think?
I think to a lot more young people out there, right, who wish, you know, that they can say more things, they can do more things, right? I think just do it. As long as the law says it's not wrong, all right, for you to say the truth, for you to say things out loud, do it. Do it. Because at the end of the day, right, this country is for us to shape it together. All right? Negara ni adalah negara kita bersama. Nobody is above the law. All right? Satu. Kedua adalah no one should restrict you in this country as long as you follow the law. Alright? So for me, benda paling penting sekali, the most important thing is to make sure that, you know, you have your platform, say it. Don't be scared.
Don't be scared, guys. Don't be scared.
Don't be scared. Okay, you have to be brave to do it. So, because a lot of people tanya juga kan, macam tak takut ke? Like, at the end of the day, right, I think what matters is you must know your facts. Alright? Sebelum you berbicara tu, you must always know your facts. Itu penting. But at the end of the day, what I believe in myself is that this is the road that many people don't take. Right? But I'm taking it.
I just want to do a quick one. Congratulations on becoming the new Sekjen of Muda.
Thank you so much.
Okay, before kita end with the issue at hand, I just want to get your take on Muda right now and where you guys headed. Also headed towards the general election. I mean, it's coming in the next 2 years or so, to give and take lah kan.
Okay.
And we're going to go through Sabah, we're going to go through Melaka, Johor, state elections, Sarawak. So macam mana untuk you?
Okay. I think Muda has been very consistent.
Okay.
I think the most important thing for Muda is that we prep or kita ready. We have to ready ourselves for the next general election. Okay, that's the most important thing. And Muda has always been associated to just Muda equals to Syed Saddiq. Syed Saddiq equals to Muda.
But
today, I think it's more than that.
Yes, definitely.
You have seen a lot more leaders coming up, like Wabi Amir Aisha, me, myself. We have like other prominent leaders, that is voicing out things, all right, being our forefront.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Syed Saddiq is Syed Saddiq. He's been very, very fantastic in Parliament. But for Muda, our task is very, very important. Is actually to be a platform for more young people, for the young people to be in Muda, to be part of Muda, to make change. All right. So we are constantly seeking or actually developing new leaders to ensure that kita ada kesinambungan of leadership. Yeah.
Okay. And the roadmap towards the elections?
And obviously for Muda, we are going to go through our party election very soon. All right. There's some roadmap on that. Okay. And number two, of course, if let's say general election is happening between like less than 2 years, for example, we also have we are preparing our leaders to ensure that we can place in our leaders for the next general election.
Okay.
Yes,
You
we are
guys
training.
definitely have plans
yes,
to
definitely.
contest lah kan? Like macam
Mesti.
what you guys did for state elections, banyak juga kan?
Yes, betul.
Okay,
We are
alright.
ready for that.
Okay, I'm so glad to hear that for you guys. Hopefully we can learn more about Muda nanti in the upcoming
boleh.
in the upcoming months. So before we end, I just want to get your take. So imagine if Datuk Seri Zahid Hamidi is watching, the government is watching. What's your message to them?
I'm ready. Saya bersedia. Kalau betul saya disaman, I'm ready if you want to drag me to court. I'm ready to see you on stand as well. Alright, number one. Number two, I pernah cabar beliau untuk berdebat berkenaan dengan isu ini. I'm pretty sure Sinar would want to host this.
We do a lot of debates, remember? Banyak, okay.
I'm ready to debate you.
Wow.
You. I'm ready to debate Zahid Hamidi.
Okay, that's the way. That's the way. Okay, thank you so much, Ainie. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. This is Sinar Daily. Make sure you follow and click the subscribe and follow button on all our social media platforms. Download our app, Sinar Daily, and visit our website, sinardaily.my. And this is Ainie Haziqah from Muda, and I'm Tahsin Lokman. Thank you for watching.
The world's unfolding, stories untold. Voices rising and we're breaking the mold. Fearless and bold, we're taking the lead. Empowering minds, that's what we see. Sinar Daily, shining bright. News that's bold, news that's right. The world's unfolding, stories untold. Voices rising and we're breaking the mold. Fearless and bold, we're taking the lead. Empowering